Good morning, student. We will start with the same topic, that is food production, which we are studying from last few weeks. Now, in food production, we will study about role of microorganisms in food production. So, what are microorganisms? You all know they are the living organisms which are invisible to the naked eyes. What do you mean by invisible to the naked eyes? It means you cannot see them like this without any aid. What aid do you use to see the microorganisms? Yes, you are right. We use microscope to see the microorganisms. Microorganisms are also called as microbes, and we have studied them in chapter disease and first aid, that they lead to some of the diseases in living organisms. Different classes of microorganisms are viruses, bacteria, fungi, algae, and protozoa. But it is not that microorganisms are always harmful to us. Sometimes they are friendly also. Now we will study about friendly bacteria, that is the bacteria which are useful to us. So what are the uses of bacteria? They are used in food industry, they are used in pharmaceutical industries, that is for the preparation of medicines, and in agriculture. We will first see about food industry. In food industries, they are used for making curd. The fermentation activity of bacteria is useful in making curd from milk. All of you must have seen your mothers making curd at home, isn't it? What she does? She adds a spoonful of curd into a container of warm milk and keep it aside for some hours. After some hours, this milk sets into the curd. What leads to this formation of curd? The fermentation activity. Fermentation activity of whom? Bacteria. Which bacteria? Lactobacillus bacteria. Where this lactobacillus bacteria is present? It is present in the curd. But what it leads? What it causes actually? So first we will have to understand what milk contains. Milk contains a protein known as casein. That is, the milk protein is called casein. What is the property of casein? It coagulates in acidic medium to form curd. Means if some acid is present in the milk, this casein protein will coagulate. This process of coagulation of casein is in the acidic medium is also called curdling of milk. Okay. So when lactobacillus bacteria is added, how? By adding of curd, of course. So this lactobacillus bacteria converts the lactose, that is the sugar of milk. Lactose is what? Sugar of milk. It converts lactose into lactic acid. Now, how lactic acid? What it will do? Lactic acid will curdle the casein present in the milk and curd is formed. Now, all of you understood how bacteria help us to make curd? Next, what is the use of bacteria is for making vinegar. Vinegar, this term is also familiar to many of you. Okay. Acetobacter aceti, it is also called acetic acid bacteria. This converts ethyl alcohol into acetic acid. Okay. So this Acetobacter aceti bacteria, it converts ethyl alcohol into acetic acid. Here again, what is the process responsible for this? It is the fermentation. That is, what is fermentation? It is the anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration that takes place in bacteria. Okay. Now what happens is acetic acid is mixed with water and it forms vinegar. This vinegar is used in cooking ingredients. It gives a sour taste to many of the food items. So it is used as a cooking ingredients. Then it is also used as a preservative. Many of your mother must be eating vinegar as a preservative in pickles. Then it is also used as a cleanser in tea production. Next use of bacteria is in tea production. Some bacteria like Bacillus negatherium, this help in curing and ripening of tea leaves. And this gives tea its characteristic aroma and flavor. Now next use of bacteria is making cheese. Cheese, yes, favorite of most of us. It is rich in protein, fat, vitamin and minerals. It is obtained by processing the milk using the following steps. So, You all know that cheese is a milk product. Okay, but how do you get cheese from milk? By following these steps. First step is you add some acidic medium into the milk. Why? To curdle the milk. The milk is curdled and then you will separate the solid part from the moisture. That is, the moisture is removed and cottage cheese is formed. After separating the solid part of the curdled milk, what you make, what you get cottage cheese, that is the paneer. Okay, then you add salt in it. It is called salting. And after that you add some specific bacteria which is responsible for ripening, and then you get that specific cheese, processed cheese, which we call, which you get in the market. Okay, now next, use of bacteria in agriculture. So what is the role of bacteria in agriculture? It helps to increase the fertility of soil. It increases the fertility of soil by which processes? Nitrification and nitrogen fixation. Before understanding nitrification, we will understand nitrogen cycle. What is nitrogen cycle? You know that nitrogen is a gas that is present in abundance in the atmosphere. Okay, 78% in our air is nitrogen. Why do you need that nitrogen? Why plants need that nitrogen? Why do you need to study this nitrogen cycle? Because nitrogen is very important constituent of our body. Do you know where it is used? It is used to make protein in our body. The protein in our body or in plant body is made up of nitrogen. But we cannot use this nitrogen in its gaseous form from the atmosphere as an atmospheric nitrogen. We cannot use atmospheric nitrogen as it is. It has to be converted into soluble nitrates, from where it is absorbed by plants. Plants make protein. Okay, plants are eaten by animals and humans, so they are transferred to animals and humans. Then animals are also eaten by humans. Okay, so the ultimate source of energy is plant. We have studied in food chain. You must have studied in food chain in your previous classes. Now this plant, when they die, or plants waste, that is then animals waste or animal remains when they die, all these things contain protein. Okay, so we will see here plants and animal remain. What does it contain? It contains protein, of course. What happens then? Ammonifying bacteria, they convert this protein present in the plants and animal remain into ammonia. Okay, and this process is called ammonification. So if somebody asks you what is ammonification, you can say conversion of protein present in the plant or animal remains by ammonifying bacteria to ammonia is called ammonification. After this, nitrification occurs. In nitrification, ammonia first converts into nitrites by Nitrosomonas bacteria. Then nitrites are converted into nitrates by Nitrobacter. So this process of conversion of ammonia into nitrites and then nitrates is called nitrification, and this is done by nitrifying bacteria. These nitrates are soluble form of nitrogen which can be then absorbed by the plants. Okay, and therefore it increases these nitrates are present in the soil is fertile. Now what happens? Another thing is, this is one step. Another is plants and animal remains, they are sometimes directly converted into atmospheric nitrogen by denitrifying bacteria present in the soil. Denitrifying bacteria, they do denitrification and nitrogen gas is released into the atmosphere directly in the form of atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, this atmospheric nitrogen or nitrogen gas which is present in the soil or in the air, that is converted into the nitrates, that is called nitrogen fixation by rhizobium bacteria. This rhizobium bacteria, where it is present? In the root nodules of leguminous plants. Okay, so this is nitrogen fixation, this is nitrification, and these two processes are responsible for increasing the fertility of soil, and in these both the process bacteria are playing their role. So I think all of you have understood nitrogen cycle very well. We have also talked that bacteria is used in pharmaceutical industry. So where it is used in pharmaceutical industries? To make antibiotics and vaccines. You have studied about vaccines in your chapter food and disease and first aid, isn't it? So antibiotics and vaccines are prepared by use of bacteria. Now this portion of chapter is over. Tomorrow we will continue with the uses of fungus in food production.